Welcome to Sandwich Sunday. I am your host, Chef Brian Sal. This is the show where we make awesome sandwich combinations inspired by the most unlikely of people. Today's signature sandwich goes to Dan Sugarman, guitarist of heavy metal band Ice Nine Kills. Before I go on with today's episode, I greatly appreciate it if you check out my merch store, link in the description below. There you can find official Chef Brian Sal Chef Kiss tees, aprons, cutting boards, and so much more. I sent Dan 9 questions to answer, and based on those answers, I'm gonna create a sandwich that's ultimately gonna be named after him. Every sandwich combination is completely unique, but what makes this one special is that Dan is both vegan and gluten-free. Dan, you madman, you masochist! I'm just messing around. Dan mentions that he hates the idea of harming animals in any way. I can respect that, and regardless, his answers are filled with tons of really inspiring food combinations that, quite frankly, I haven't thought of myself. Make sure to check out Dan's questionnaire in its entirety. Go to my website, link in the description below. Dan's questionnaire mentioned that he does a vegan ceviche with hearts of palm, nectarine, and melon. I went to my market, the nectarines didn't look so great, so I picked up some peaches. That's where I'm starting. I'm gonna small dice some peaches. It's very clear that Dan is very passionate about food. In fact, he mentions that his mom was a professional chef, so he got to eat a lot of amazing food growing up. I can only imagine what that was like. While my mom was a good cook herself, she was not a professional by any means. Gonna small dice some red onion. Here I have some canned hearts of palm that I'm also gonna dice up, similar size to what I did for the peach. And of course I like to have some spice, so let's dice up some jalapenos. Now for a vital ingredient, finely minced cilantro. As long as you slice it very thin and finely, I'm totally cool with leaving stems in there. Lime zest, lime juice. Little curveball I'm gonna put in here. I'm feeling some sort of Thai vibes, and while I can't put fish sauce in here, I am gonna put in a touch of coconut milk. If you didn't know, granulated sugar is technically not vegan, so I'm gonna use a touch of stevia and a light dusting of kaffir lime leaf powder. Ooh, I like this. Here I have some veganese that I dressed with a touch of chipotle powder, a little bit of paprika for color, but I'm also gonna pump it up with some fresh minced garlic. Dan knows a thing or two about what I'm gonna do now. Shredding, baby. We're gonna shred some lettuce. No, I'm never letting go of that joke, ever. In my quest to create awesome sandwich combinations, sometimes I'm introduced to new ingredients I've never tried before. Dan mentioned in his questionnaire about this daring vegan lemon and herb chicken. He actually mentioned a different one, but this was the one that they had at my market. There was another type that had breading on it, but being that Dan consumes gluten-free food, I can't use that. However, I think the lemon and herb pieces will work well with what we got going on. Let's warm this up and start to assemble our sandwich. If I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting this to look or smell as delicious as it does. I mean, it browns up almost exactly like real chicken meat. Let's taste it. Wow. Texture-wise, really damn close. Very interesting. For Dan's sandwich, I am going to be using this gluten-free char baguette. This is the same bread I used for Jesse's episode. I had really good results with this. So let's cut this in half, get it cut in half, and get it toasted. All right, bread is toasted up. I didn't hollow out this gluten-free bread for Jesse's sandwich, but I'm gonna do it for Dan's so I can fit more shit. Let's brush on some of our chipotle garlic veganese here on both slices of the bread. Now for our vegan chicken pieces that has lemon and herbs. It is looking really good, actually. Upon Dan's recommendation, I'm gonna try this Violife or Violife vegan feta cheese. Never tried it before. All right, there's a crumble. It's interesting. It's, gotta admit, I'm not really liking the look of this. Oh, it does crumble. Okay. All right, Dan. All right, you know, I'll try everything once. This is gonna be tricky because this is a much smaller bread than I'm used to, but this is Dan's sandwich. I gotta make Dan a sandwich. I promised him I'd make him a sandwich. So we're putting this heart of palm, salsa, ceviche, coconut milk, Thai thingy into the top slice of the bread because it's been scooped out. Let's put on some iceberg lettuce. Again, this is a bit harder of a sandwich to put together because the bread is smaller, but I also know it's not gonna be any less delicious. Whew. Okay, let's see if I can do this. No. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, tilt both pieces just like that. Ooh. Normally I take B-roll here, but this sandwich is definitely not gonna hold together. Let me show everyone over there. Check that out. That looks absolutely delicious. Look, I'm coming to the camera, going off script. Going off my normal script. Does that not look freaking delicious to you? Man, does this smell good. All right, I'm gonna cut this in half. Let's take a look inside. Ooh, oh man, that looks actually fantastic. Holy crap. This is a perfect example of vegan food can be just as delicious. Give everything a try. I already know I'm gonna enjoy this. Wow, is an amazing vegan sandwich right there. Dan Sugarman, thank you so much for filling out the questionnaire, being part of Sandwich Sunday. I hope I did you proud. You certainly taught me a lot of things today. Guys, make sure you check out the full questionnaire on my website. I've been your host, Chef Brian Tsao, not your typical chef, and I'll see you really soon. Texture of this daring chicken is probably my favorite. Just from a textural standpoint, has that bounce that I'm looking for out of chicken. But this vegan feta is actually really good. I like it. I like it in the context of everything. I definitely need to try this in my Dutch crunch bread. I think it's gonna be fantastic. Dan, hearts of palm, good call, man.